Good afternoon, everybody. I want to thank you all for coming in this afternoon, this evening. I got to get in the camera. That's all right. I forgot we were live casting this. All right, one mistake only. All right, so thank you all for coming in this evening. Thank you, everybody, for wearing your mask. I understand this is not the most ideal of situations and ideal of times to be able to do something like this, but the county was fortunate enough to let us do this. So thank you all for following instructions. We can show that everybody is socially distancing here and everybody's got their mask on and all that fun stuff. I have to stall for just a second because we had a bad cord over here, but I'm going to go over some things so when we get to the very end that you know what to do. I tried to be as specific as possible on the email that Ms. Kathy Davenport sent out to you. That is, as soon as the concert is over, I'm going to talk to the kids for just a few seconds, and then I'm going to dismiss them, and they're going to try to get all of this stuff out of here as quickly as possible. And as soon as they've got the bulk of it and the bulk of the band is out of here, I'm going to let you go, and then you all can just go out that front door. Nobody go through the school looking for your kid. They know they'll find you. I promise you. And as soon as we're done, we can't really do any pictures and stuff in here, so I apologize for that. But let's be glad that we can do what we're doing. All right. And this has been tough on all of us, especially the band stuff. We've had limited amount of practice times. Sometimes kids couldn't make it in. We still had practice. We did what we could online as much as we possibly did. So we're going to try to do our absolute best this evening. And hopefully we get another one of these when we get to the springtime. All right? So everybody keep your fingers crossed. I want to thank, again, we've had the strangest year possible we could ever have. But everybody has been super in helping out and been willing to drop everything when we have to switch schedules around and all that fun stuff. It has not been easy from my standpoint. It definitely has not been easy on you or the students to be able to have to drop things at the minute and go be somewhere else. And, okay, now we have to cancel this. Now we're at home. Now we're at school. And we've done a great job. And the kids have responded well with that. And I couldn't be happier with them. We're going to start off with our percussion ensembles pieces. The first one is, you'll quite recognize this one from the Peanuts. This is Linus and Lucy, and Mr. Dylan Bailey is going to be conducting this. We have to do a little bit of a setup change here for the second percussion ensemble. While that's going on, I would like to point out one small little detail. I told the percussion I was going to do this. Dylan brought it down here for us. Our Division II State Marching Band Grand Championship trophy, which we are the 3-time Grand Champion of percussion. This is the traveling trophy. And unfortunately, we did not get to compete in that this year because there were no competitions. Well, this being our last year as a school, we have to return the trophy. And over Christmas, I will be getting the, what we do is they give us a plaque. Our name is already on it for the 2017 and 2018 year. They will give us the 19 there as well. Of course, they won't even give it to us. They'll just go put it straight on the trophy. But we will be getting the plaque for that. I will bring back that after Christmas. Unfortunately, just like everything else on our trophy list, it does get sold. We cannot take anything with us to the new school. So if you have not been on to the memorabilia stuff, you need to put in for that, folks. We've still got plenty of things left to sell, and we would love to get rid of all of it and not have to put anything in a not-so-nice place known as the trash. Got it? So if you want something, please get online as quickly as possible. I know we do have the uniforms as well, so we need to get that stuff taken care of as quickly as possible. The spring semester that's just about to happen, we've got several things that are going on. Of course, our indoor program, our color guard is not part of it tonight because they had kind of transitioned already into winter guard. Well, it's kind of hard for us to do everything with them as well. We have to keep everybody as separate as we possibly can. They will be participating in our ETPA, our East Tennessee Performing Arts Association, and Winter Guard this spring. We are hoping that the WINS group will be as well as soon as we get back to springtime. We've been kind of waiting to get everything started and cranked up as much as we possibly can, but it's like everything else. Something gets canceled every 2 weeks, correct? So we are watching for that, and we're going to get back in the springtime. After Christmas time, and we'll get everything going. The second piece that the percussion will be playing is called Deck Them Halls, and this is also conducted by Dylan Bailey again. I turned the mic off. We're going to get transitioned over here to the band as quickly as possible. We've got some percussionists that are playing with us as well. Percussion, if y'all would, make sure you transition back over there. Everybody over to the white seats. I'm going to give the horn line just about 1 minute to kind of rewarm back up, and then we're going to do a couple things, and then I'll be back on the mic. Everybody understand? All right, horn line, you've got about 1 minute. Go. Thank you for your patience. It didn't take us as long as I thought it was going to be, but if anybody has ever recognized that little chorale that we just played, it's actually from Chester. It's called Chester. There's a piece called the New England Triptych, and Chester is kind of like the first movement of that three-movement piece. And it is taken it's actually a relatively old song. It's one of those songs probably from like the 1800s up in New England during when the country was first coming about. And this composer wrote this piece called Chester Overture and included it in a big piece as well. And this little chorale, this is just an easy kind of chorale version of it that we like to play, kind of get the band warmed up as we start. Our first piece that we're going to be playing this evening is called Mary's Boy Child by Philip Spark. And it's kind of a different take on it. This is actually a calypso piece. This is something that you would hear in the Caribbean style. But it is set to a religious text. And it's got a couple different percussion things that you'll hear and recognize. Of course, it's got a couple solos throughout the whole thing. So, all right, this is Mary's Boy Child. I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret. That was the first time I think the percussion have run it with us. Like, we've segmented stuff out. So when you see us communicating with them, it's because we haven't been in the same place. We've been having to do things over online and all that fun stuff. But they did a really good job with that. Our next piece is going to be conducted by someone who's been with the program for 5 years now. This is Miss Carly McClendon. She has been student teaching with us for this past semester, but she's actually been on staff with us, working with the brass, low brass, since for the last 4.5 years. So, and she just graduated. Everybody give her a round of applause. She just graduated from college yesterday. So she's. As I sent her a text yesterday, I said, "Welcome to the real world. It's all downhill from here." So she is going to be conducting Amazing Grace, which is a setting done by Frank Kelly. It's kind of like a different version of it, so I hope you like it. This is Amazing Grace. Again, let's give Miss McClendon a round of applause. This is technically her last day with us. So, like I said, she graduated yesterday, but technically she's no longer our student teacher anymore. So I want to thank her for being a wonderful student teacher with us this semester, because she had a little bit of advantage. One of the things we tried to get her here is because she already knew the students and she could do a lot more. So she kind of took on a much larger role than a normal student teacher would, because she already was a part of the program, and I want to thank her. So the other thing that I would like to point out, though, is that most of the time we've been running this song, we've been running it online. So it's good to know that the kids sound good, because online we have to mute. Do y'all know how hard that is as a teacher of band? We're like, all right, here we go, guys. That sounds awesome. And they're all on mute. So Ms. McClendon and I are going, and I hope that sounds okay when we get here. And we touched through everything, so everything sounded great. So our next piece is going to be called How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This features a couple different sections of the band, and of course it's got all the funny songs. If you know the words, by all means, you can sing along with them. Unfortunately, I don't know the words, because every time we get to that, where the Who's stand around a circle and they say some words that aren't words, I don't know what those mean. So here we go. This is The Grinch. So everybody's heard from Dylan and and Carly. So we've been calling her Miss McClendon the whole semester. We had to transition, even me, even her, and the rest of the band as well. So we also have one other person that's with us. This is Mr. Jeff Upshaw. He helps out the percussion as well. So I want to thank him for being here with us this semester, this year and stuff. Folks, we've had, as everybody said, it's been the most challenging year, but we have persevered through this, and that is a testament to you as the parents and the kids. I can't do anything unless you all do your job, and that is, I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. We're going to end everything off right here with a little marching band tune, so percussion, go ahead and pick them up. So we didn't get to do our parade this year, but we went ahead and worked up the parade tune just in case, except we're just not marching. We are socially distancing marching band concert right here. So this is Jingle Bell Jam. We've been doing this in the last couple of years. There was no use of learning another one, all right? So this is Jingle Bell Jam, and the drum majors are going to do this one. All right, sit down. Some last minute instructions, and remember I got to get them out of here. So if you all would just wait in the stands until we get out of here so we can socially distance, right? Hey, not bad for our first live cast. I think this is the first time we've live casted, so. Hey, if anything, I got a bunch of baby Yodas or Grogus, if those of you who don't know that his real name is Grogu. All right?